Okay, we're gonna take a look at the Citrine Crystal Ball you got here, which is pretty exciting. That Auralite piece was amazing, so I can't wait to see what we're gonna find out about this guy. So I have a crystal ball, but mine's a quartz crystal, and yours is citrine, so I can't wait to see what he has to say. So I'm just taking a look at him right now. He seems quite quiet and peaceful. Seems kind of reserved to me. Let's see what he has to say. I'm just checking him out for a minute. Got him here in front of me so I can just examine him. I'm looking him up and down. Funny how these crystal balls, it's like they're eyeballs and they look back at you. So as I'm looking at him, he now notices I'm looking and observing him, and he's looking back at me too. I'm not supposed to say, so heed isn't really appropriate. It's just a linguistical term to identify it as a living organism. It's really mesmerizing. If you continue to look at it for long enough, it really has a way that it wants to draw you in to experience it from the inside out, not to look at it from the outside in, but inside out. It's as if he has quite a lot of wisdom contained within his gut. All right, and I've gotten a good clear look at him, so I'm just going to relax and then we'll see where we go with this, okay? I'm holding their crystal ball in my hand, and I am sort of touching it like this and looking into it. Do you look into your crystal ball? Your crystal ball has been waiting for you to look into it. Why don't you want to look into me? Why are you not looking into me yet? I'm waiting. I'm patient. I'm a rock. But this isn't just your ordinary rock. He has been waiting for you to make a heartfelt connection with him for a while now. There's a reason you chose me. You're just not ready yet to make that connection. But yet you are. Or else you wouldn't have gotten this work done with me. To understand me better. He's quiet, all right. But quiet does not negate or mean not wise or not full of profoundness. It just means quiet. He is in this way of watching everything that is going on around and waiting. He's really encouraging you to share your heart and your feelings, your troubles, your challenges with him. He is really encouraging you to really experience him as a friend, because his energy, his creation, his design, his makeup is here to help you through your life journey. And they're quite alive. Crystal balls have a really unique way of being oddly alive, almost like they possess a soul even. I'm convinced it feels like he's like a human being or a dog, or your best pet or your best friend or your some of your soulmate or some companion. He feels like a companion to you. Really wants to help you through the challenges in your life. He can't reach you unless you reach out to him. That is what this is. Again, I cannot identify him as he or she or whatever. I just call him a he, but it is an energy. It is a living infinite energy that is reaching out to you to reach out to it, but it is patient and waiting for the right time when you feel you are ready, which now is the time that you are starting to awaken to its presence and be ready for that experience. So my spirit guides want me to not use the word he to identify it. It's strange because I don't know how to call in our human language, how to call it. I don't know how a word to describe what its consciousness means to me, because it feels like a living person. But it's not a he or a she. It is an infinite energy that has it feels like it has a soul that is ready to be your best friend when you are ready to embrace it. But even that is not quite the right way to describe it. Let's see what else it has to say. I'm telling you, it is showing me slides right now. And it's showing me slides in a very odd way. So you have it in your hand, and as you're sort of gosh, I don't even know how to. You're sort of flipping. You're touching it like this, and as you rub your hand, it breaks off a little slide piece, and it keeps falling down. And so there's these odd slide pieces that you're sort of thumbing through that are also part of your crystal ball. You are looking for something within it. You are looking for some version of wisdom within it. It is starting to glow. It is starting to get warmer. It is starting to showcase there is a light within it that is coming alive, getting brighter, and really wanting to make a connection with you. It is responding in conjunction with your request. You share your feelings with it. Now it bounces back basically from an infinite space, profound wisdom to help you. And in the palm of your hand, which also possesses an all-seeing eye, now you have an all-seeing eye on top of an all-seeing eye, and so the wisdom is transferring into your body this way. That's what it's talking about. But while simultaneously it is also transferring into your sort of triangle of wisdom here too. So you're looking into it. It is getting cloudier. It is getting warmer. It is turning into a yellowish light that is getting brighter, and then it is interacting with you here, and then interacting with you here, and it is quite impressive. So let's see what it says next. It is showing me what we saw in that Auralite video about you being a dragon woman wearing the Auralite piece. It is showing me this image within it and outside of it. It is talking about your destiny and your dreams. It is talking about your potential, your capacity on a spiritual journey, basically. It is opening up its heart and soul to you and sharing this infinite wisdom through what is an orangish yellow light, and it's quite a vapor on the inside. It's really encompassing this. It's coming out. It is opening up like it was hollow all along, and there's an energy on the inside that is also a vapor. It's interesting. This wisdom is contained within the energy and the light. It is showing me that you are the dragon while simultaneously you are riding a dragon. And the dragon is taking you somewhere. And sometimes it is cloudy and dark and stormy. Sometimes it is full of light. This journey. You are soaring, but you feel freedom, and you do not feel like you are in an uncomfortable way when you are flying through a treacherous storm. And you are just as joyful to fly through the storm as you are to fly through the times of quite a bright light and peacefulness and harmony. You're quite a rider through the experiences of life. He's asking, was that the wisdom you were looking for, or is there something else you are wanting to know? Why don't you ask me another question? Some sort of magic 8-ball style about him. He's here to help you with all of your questions. Just ask me. He knows about the pendulum you use. Let's see what he has to say about this. He is joyful in your explorations of the spirit world in your physical life. I called him a he again, didn't I? It's hard to define what this is. Citrine Crystal Ball is. He's showing me you using a pendulum and you looking for answers in this way. And he is watching how the energy moves the pendulum as it's interesting because the energy creates a physicality that actually inspires movement of the pendulum. It isn't just moving out of its own accord. Energy is actually moving it. And it's very neat to see that from this angle. You are really a searcher for more spiritual answers, and you want to know more as much as you can. You're hungry for more wisdom. But you're hungry to really go beyond just feeding yourself with the wisdom. You want to start getting answers for yourself. And so he's showing me this is an alternative way that you are seeking for answers or seeking to go beyond. And there's a positive vibration I'm experiencing from that. He is a seer of wisdom. He wants to keep talking about more things that he can help you with finding answers. He's not encouraging you to come to him unless you want to. Because he understands your spiritual journey requires you to explore using different methods. And he's very positive about this. So I don't know how to say it, not say he, but this energy in your crystal ball is a friend. Is the energy, the feeling, the experience I'm having is a friend, and this friend wants to help you on your spiritual journey when you are ready to ask it for wisdom. It will share wisdom with you. So I'm trying to create an answer to help you know how to use your citrine piece. I'm just calling him. So to help you know how to work with him. And that way, when you are inspired to pick him up and ask him a question and share, say, you know what, I had citrine piece or whatever, Harry the citrine piece or whatever you want to call him. I had a really hard day. I did this, the other thing, and the next thing you know, it's an hour later, and you just poured your heart out to Harry the citrine piece, and now he wants to comfort you with his energy, but also sharing his wisdom. And there's an indication here about how wisdom transfers through a crystal ball into the body is not on a level that we as human beings feel we need it. We need it to be in writing. We need it to have a physicality about it. It's really hard for our human minds to figure out how to translate spiritual wisdom that is downloaded through the body, through our energy fields, through our third eye, through these means. We have a hard time understanding how to translate that wisdom. So what you do is you just know that it is a part of your body and allow it to reveal itself in time. It's interesting, but it's showcasing that if you were to spend time with this crystal piece every day, just, even for 10 minutes or something, just to share your emotions and your feelings and your dreams with it, you would actually find yourself a week later saying, I've been oddly more emotionally balanced, and I don't know why. Talking to my pet rock, Harry the Citrine Crystal Ball, really helps me feel better. That's because Harry the Citrine Crystal Ball is transferring wisdom into your body, and whether you actually know what in the world he's saying, part of you does, and a part of you is absorbing, downloading the wisdom through your body and through your mind. You don't have to look at him. you can just hold him, and the wisdom transfers as well, because when you're speaking not just the language, you're sharing also through your energy field, and so he is downloading your experience inside of him, and now he is sharing infinite wisdom inside of him into your body too, and you're going to find you're emotionally more balanced, and you're gonna feel you're just moving up a staircase of enlightenment and a higher expression. You're gonna feel better for no reason at all, just because you spent 10 minutes a day talking to Harry the Citrine Crystal Ball. That is just step one, because he's really talking about, look into my heart, please. See what is within me, so I can show you how we can work together with your spiritual goals. He has a flood of light. It's yellowish orange light that keeps, it's like he opens up like he is not filled with anything. So he's empty, opening up like a capsule, and inside I see this yellow orangish vapor, and it gravitates outward to touch you. When you look into it, it does that. So I'm allowing you to experience this connection between you. You are exploring it. You are not putting him down right away. You are exploring it and looking into the yellowish orangish vapor. It has not been inhaled by any means. You are just examining it as a creation, wondering what it means to you. He's saying he is speaking to you as you look into him. You may not know what I am saying just yet, because you haven't comprehended yet how our communication takes place. As you continue to gaze into me, he asks you, what is it that when you clear your thoughts out, what is it that you see coming up into your mind is the first thought that you have. And now allow yourself to go with it, think through it, share it with me, and then pause, look into me, and let me tell you what the infinite wisdom is. He just keeps showing me you looking into him, and then there's literally like a garden here that is just plain soil, and then up pops a new idea, and it has a fogginess to it, and then it sort of has a way of being exchanged with the crystal ball, and then the crystal ball has a way of sharing its energy into the space, and then it actually brings up a new like plant of thought ideas that it shares with you. I'm telling you, this guy is very slow paced, very meditative, very relaxed, and when you communicate with him, be in a relaxed state without any expectations. And don't get frustrated, just allow yourself to relax. And if the best that you can do with Harry the Citrine Ball is look at him and share your experiences, but you haven't figured out how to hear him yet, that's okay. Because you've made an exchange whether you understand how it happened or not. So I'm asking Harry what type of activation work he would like me to do, or what can I do to help enhance him or make him feel even better? He's talking about share your heart with me. Just share your heart with me. Keep saying that I want to experience your emotions, your heart, your feelings, your dreams. But it's on the level of really impactful feelings, really impactful dreams. When you feel really intense about something, it makes him feel alive. It makes him feel alive. And he is inspired to share wisdom to help create the right balanced vibration and understanding in order for you to heal or attain your dreams or whatever it might be. He is activated when you hold him and you are intense with him about what is upsetting you. Intense with him about what you want to experience in your life. Intense with him about what you're challenged by, or what you have thought about, or a painful memory that you had, or really wants to feed off of your raw emotions. He is activated when you share your raw emotions. He wants you to warm his body with your hands. He loves it when he is warmed by hands touching him. And then sharing the electrical energy that is inside the palms with his body. and then you're really creating a firelight within him, activating him and inspiring him to do his work now for you. He wants to show you things that would blow your mind. He wants to show you things that you never thought or dreamed of, that you would never find on any YouTube video or in any textbook or anywhere that you might hunt for it. It would be raw, unique material, special for you, Carrie. And it would be of a caliber aligned with the vibration of your soul, which is also quite unique. And it has your soul has infinite memories that would blow people's minds, is what he's saying. When you hold me, I can absorb your soul energy and the wisdom of you and then bounce it back so you can see it in your human mind. So you can see the truth. And that way you can feel and know who and what you are and what you came to do here. It is not for me to... This guy really belongs to you. I explored putting my hands around him, and it doesn't feel right for me. It feels right for you to create this relationship with your crystal ball when you're ready to. Let's see if he can share some more wisdom with us for you. He can grow a flower out as well. So he's open again, right? And excuse me. Okay, he is opened up as well, and there's like a flower or something coming out of the vapor that is yellow and orange. And it has a spin, and it has yellow petals, has an orangish center, and it likes to do a little twirl and stop, and twirl and stop, and then now it's yawning and stretching. And it's breathing in this sort of energy. It's really relaxed, really kosher. I like seeing it. It has a smiley face on its orange center. And it likes to look upward. Spirit guides asked me if I know what this means. I'm examining it to understand what it means to me. When I see it grow, I think about it. It's sort of, I don't know yet. I'm telling them I don't know. It hasn't come to me what it means. There's a man here, and I'm handing this piece to him. He's glowing with white light. He is using sort of an energy of white light that is like sparkly dust that is going around in a circle, and then around this little flower inside. There's a smile on his face. He hands it back to me. He's like, there's a joke and he says, "It's snowing." I say, "Okay." It's snowing on a flower. And everything is sparkling. And the flower isn't yawning, it is smiling and it is sparkling. Yellow and orange are actually glimmering now. There's no white at all. It is just enhancing the shine or the sheen of this internal flower. He's talking about internal flowers. Internal, like the heart of a human being is also like a flower. What are we attracted to in each other? That version of a flower that is within each other's hearts. And when we see a flower that we adore, we want to smell it and touch it and be around it. And he's talking about that, about human beings having a flower on the inside in their heart portal that we find attractive. And but he's also talking about what is attractive within your crystal ball, your citrine crystal ball. It's as if he's created a light to help you find that flower within it more alluring. So it can help you make the connection or this spark to interact with it more. This flower is really happy. This flower is really happy to be of this expression. It feels good. It feels alive. It feels genuine. It feels like life is as it should be. Life is in balance. I am of this expression. It feels happy. He's starting to sing a song now. This flower on the inside is. So, this is interesting. This crystal piece is showing itself sort of like you have a flower, it's opened up, and then it has literally a green stem and a petal, and then yellow leaves that are coming out, and a orange piece, and it is looking straight up. It is happy, and it's almost singing like it's in a music box, like a really special music box, and then inside of an orb piece, so it's almost like you could shake it up, like, you know, you could have a ball, one of those orbs, those snow globes or whatever, so you could shake it up, right? But it's like a music box instead of a snow globe, and it's singing you a song from its little perch on this wooden piece that is sitting on. All the while, there's quite a giant here that just came and then just wanted to smash it. So I gotta figure out what this is all about. There's some sort of entity here. This is interesting because there's an entity trying to derail your communication with the spirit realm. And it is in conjunction with when you try to experience the wisdom, it wants to derail what is the infinite truth. And it literally would be a man of maybe 3 foot tall, with a face that's kind of long and then a very sharp point of a chin, and completely black. And he comes in the form of this entity, while simultaneously there's like Paul Bunyan, a strength here to smash everything that you are trying to accomplish with your spiritual goals. These spirit guys say, "Did you know that was there? Did you know that that's what he looks like?" So let's just see what we can do here. Harry, your citrine needs you to know about this. Harry, your citrine needs me to help you with this. I'm not sure where to begin. I have Paul Bunyan, I have this little dude. And I'm allowing the flower to return back into Harry the citrine. And now Harry has always been protected. Everything about your experiences have always been protected. It's more so in conjunction with your mind or emotions. It's actually in conjunction with you instead of your actual pieces of crystals, which are protected and quite sacred. Harry is very sacred, very loving, and wants the best for you, and he wants you to be as balanced and harmonious and a happy, glimmery flower like he is. It's kind of what it is. The flower was quite feminine, just so you know. He's both. He's not a he or a she, dang it. He's an infinite energy. I don't know. All right. But this darker being has a consciousness. So he is an evil spirit, I guess you would call him. But I don't really know. I don't like the word evil spirit. That is just his reflection, is trying to teach you how to do this work without feeling derailed by him, you know? They're teachers, right? Sometimes their teaching really stinks, but that's what they're there for. I'm trying to figure out how best. I'm not able to transform. I mean, I want to transform the guy, but at the same time, I don't feel like that is what I'm supposed to do. I'm just supposed to. I'm gonna ask Harry what he would like me to do to release this attachment in order to. He is saying, hold me with your hand. Whenever you get frustrated, whenever you get derailed, when you give up, or whenever you feel like things just aren't in balance, take both your hands and hold me, and then just say, Harry, will you help me with this? I want to experience the divine wisdom, and for some reason it keeps getting mucked up, and I'm getting frustrated by it because I want to trust here, and some of these things I'm getting just aren't making sense to me. So now he's saying, now you're seeing into me, right? Now you're focusing on me, and focus on me, okay? He's saying, just keep focusing on me and let me channel my energy through you to do the work to heal and purify your mind and emotions. Now you can release from those other attachments. So we're actually doing this together with you. I have you holding Harry and sharing your feelings about this with him. And he is showing me how he is able to turn them into balloons. And now the balloons just fly away into the nothingness, and they have no value for you and your experience or your journey. He's saying that he needs you to acknowledge now that that is no longer a part of the experience you're having. You actually feel good now. You actually feel a lot better. You actually feel like there's a nice warm glow in your heart, in your third eye, in your mind, in your thoughts. And it's an orangey yellow glow, and it feels very positive. It feels like you really did something to help me, Harry. I don't know how you do it, but I'm glad I got you. And then he says, yeah. And then he's like a little smiling flower back at you. And he sings you a song to help you feel better, because he wants you to be happy. So that's it. That feels really good, Carrie. Now we know. Now we know about your citrine crystal ball. He's very hairy. All right. So that's it. Thank you for sharing both of your amazing crystal pieces with me. I loved them. I love their personalities and their style. I love the wisdom that they had to share. It means a lot. And I hope you find this wisdom helpful for you too. And for those of you watching this YouTube video, if you would like me to take a look at one of your special stones, just check out my homepage. I have a crystal journey option out there. I'd be happy to connect with you. My website is abbynormalswisdomquest.com. Thank you for watching.